G'day, my name's Ralph Agostino and we're here at the Victorian Teachers Games Trivia Challenge on Monday night, and I'm here with Brierly Parker, who's from the Flying V. Brierly, tell us, what school does that represent?
It represents Vermont Primary School, which is out in the eastern suburbs of Melbourne.
Excellent. Now, how many years have you been coming to Teachers Games?
This is my 8th year. We've gathered more and more people each year. We started with 4 and now there's lots more of us. We've got 2 tables here tonight, so 20 people, which is great.
That's fantastic. Now, how are you structured as who organises what? Like, you have a bit of a breakdown of who does what?
Yeah, so there's a few of us who we have little jobs that we've just taken on by chance. One guy does the accommodation and gets onto it early. We have a guy that does our uniforms, like one of the teachers, who's in charge of getting sizes and stuff for uniforms. And then I usually rev people up to sign on to the website and stuff like that and work out what sports we're actually going to play, which is, and then we all sort of get together and work out who's driving up, and we do it all, everyone puts in a little bit and it makes it easier that no one person's organising it.
That's fantastic. Now, Brierly, as a non-drinker, are you able to have fun at Teachers Games?
I am always able to have fun. I actually am elected as the person from my table to do the things like strutting down the catwalk and getting up and dancing and being silly. I don't think you have to be drunk. I think you've just got to have a positive attitude and want to have a fun night. And you can do it without drinking. I'm sure drinking's great as well, but it's always a bit of fun here, whether you're drunk or not, I reckon.
Which is fantastic. Now, I know we shouldn't have favourites, or I shouldn't have favourites, Brierly, but if I had to choose a favourite, it would definitely be you. And having said what you just said, definitely escalated my respect for you. Now, you've got an interesting story in that you actually, correct me if I'm wrong, you tell us the story from your end.
Okay, so I was a student at Vermont Primary School, obviously in the early 90s, and my principal came when I was in grade 5 and 6, and then I went to uni, and while I was at uni I actually did some integration work at the school, and then when I taught at another school for a year, and then I got a job back at Vermont, and my principal was my principal in grade 5 and 6, and she's now my boss. And there's lots of lots of teachers that were at the school when I started that were my teachers that I would call by Mr. Hall, for example, and he said I made him feel old, but I guess that's the way it is when you're still there when a student comes back to teach. But it's an awesome school and I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. So it's really lucky, and we get a great bunch of people that come to Teachers Games every year, and I love the school and I don't think I'd want to be anywhere else.
Which is fantastic. So there you have it, people. She was a student at Vermont, left to study teaching, and then come back into the same school she was a student at. Brierly, we love having you at Victorian Teachers Games, and we love the fact that you can have fun without any alcohol involved, but you definitely are the life of the party, and you definitely are the epitome of who we want in Teachers Games.
Well, we love coming every year, and we always try, and we get new graduates come to the job and we're like, do you play sport? Do you go out and have fun? And we try and get them on board every year to join in and hopefully build our crew every year. So yeah, we love it.
Good job. Good luck for tomorrow, and we'll see you around.
No worries. Thank you.